leaked that said we have a TikTok problem. They were afraid that people were waking up and sharing their opinions and the facts about what was happening in Is Not Real in Palestine on this app, and they're like, shit, we need to control this. We need to get this app out of their hands because they are figuring out that we are the problem. We as in Is Not Real. So if you guys want to be mad at anybody, be mad at Is Not Real, because we've been mad for a very long time about what they're doing to the people in Palestine. But if this is what it takes for you guys to care, I mean, it's low-key sad, but like at least you're waking up and you're realizing that Is Not Real is the problem. So just remember, when you can't scroll on this app, you can't see your FYP and your funny videos and your favorited videos. It's because of Is Not Real.
Remember when Bibles were like this in homes and in churches? Every church had a Bible like this. Every Christian family had a Bible like this, and they put their family genealogy, the weddings, baptisms and burials. It was all put inside the Bible, and you passed it down generation to generation. This particular Bible was published in 1905. Now, the reason I brought it out is that I want to show a map that's in this Bible. Now, mind you, the Schofield Bible was not published until 1913.
Right.
And I have in my office an original 1913 Schofield, which was the introduction of the Zionist Masonic heresies about a future state of Israel and separating the church from Israel and all that rapture stuff. That's where it came from. It was a Masonic Zionist heresy that was introduced into the American churches in 1913. This is a 1905 Bible.
Pre-Schofield.
Pre-Schofield, with no Schofield notes in it. So you open it up, and this is on page 13. I mean, this thing's big. I want to show you. Here is a map of the Holy Land. And it says, what?
Oh, Palestine of the Holy Land.
They misspelled Israel.
No.
Palestine.
Palestine.
Huh.
And all these Christian Zionists that tell me, Rick, there's never been a Palestine.
All right, so here's a still.
There it is.
Let's zoom in and show you here.
Yeah. So, yeah, you hear these people like John Hagee, there's never been a Palestine. Well, look at this Bible map from 1905.
And most Bibles,
yes,
from then had a map of
Palestine. And Palestine is in the Bible itself, in the Old Testament. So we're showing you this just because I'm trying to break through the propaganda, the confusion, the lies that the Zionists have implanted in millions of minds of Christians in America, and told them there's never been a place called Palestine.
But I have a map, Rick.
Right there it is. So with that in mind, do you know who lived in Palestine?
Palestinians?
Palestinians.
I got that one right.
Palestinians. And Palestinians were Jewish, Christian,
and Muslim. Right. They weren't a particular faith. They were citizens of a particular country.
Palestine. They were all Palestinians.
Yes.
Jesus was a Palestinian. Look at this. Okay? So Israel has never meant a political country. It's always meant the people of God.
Yes.
The called out ecclesia, the people of God. That's what Israel means. It's not a political country. With that in mind, we're going to show you some of the scenes of the violence that's taking place in Palestine this week, because here's what's happened. Following the 1917 Jewish Bolshevik Revolution in Russia, where the Jewish Bolsheviks went in and slaughtered the Romanov families in a satanic ritual, imposed communism on Russia, killed hundreds of thousands, literally millions of Christians, hundreds of thousands of Christian Orthodox pastors, and burned their churches, and just a horrible attack on the Russian church in 1917 and afterwards. Then they began to infiltrate Palestine in the 1920s and the 30s. In the 1930s, there was a congressman in Texas, Lyndon B. Johnson, and he was smuggling guns and rockets and grenades from Texas to Palestine, putting them in the hands of the Jewish communist terrorists that were infiltrating Palestine. There was no Israel, no state of Israel. It was Palestine.
And they crow about that. That's not a conspiracy theory. That's right from the Lyndon B. Johnson Library.
The crates they were marked Texas grapefruits. The grenades, they were shipped as Texas grapefruits.
The same grapefruits that blew up the King David Hotel.
Right. So the 1920s, the 30s, and into the 40s, the European Ashkenazis invaded Palestine, infiltrated. The Arabs, Christian, Muslim, and Jewish, all Palestinians, were alarmed by the arrival of the communist Ashkenazis from Europe. The so-called Jewish settlers were killing. They killed the Jewish residents of Palestine.
Yes.
You understand that? They killed the Jews who lived in Palestine. They killed Christians. They killed Muslims. They finally got enough critical mass that they had enough numbers that they took over Palestine.
Educational purposes.
Independence in 1948, and Harry S. Truman, a 33rd degree Freemason, quickly recognized this new country as a real country. And that's how we got to 1948 and the State of Israel. There's never been peace in the Middle East since that day. That day is marked by all Palestinians as a day of disaster.
Nakba.
A day of disaster. The disaster continues to this day. The Ashkenazi invaders continue to take the land, the homes of the Palestinians who have resisted, refused to leave their houses, refused to leave their farms. It's not about Palestinians trying to chase out Jews. It's Jews who are trying to chase out Palestinians. And to this day, since 1948, they're still fighting them, trying to make them leave.
Right.
And these Palestinians have been...
You gotta know the facts of history. There's only really one history, okay? And everything comes from under that umbrella of what had happened was, okay, period. And me, I don't particularly like to be overly formal when I'm just trying to deliver some information. The people that are meant to receive it will receive it, and the people that are not, they are not the chosen people, period. Okay, period. So let's continue the scroll. Yeah. literally the whole world is trying to, you know, make sure awareness is, being promoted so that people know the truth, because a lot of people are comfortable in the deception and in the lies. No one wants to do anything hard. No one wants to do anything that's going to make them, so uncomfortable, even if it's for the benefit of humankind, including themselves. But no, they don't want to listen. They don't want to pay no mind. They want to purposefully ignore human beings. But then when I don't know, their houses catch fire and things of that nature, oh my god, it's the worst thing ever. Okay, motherfuckers, the even worse has been happening to people that have even less than you, have even not even a fraction of what you have, and yet you want us to give a fuck about your celebrity fires. No, you all probably are colluded, involved in, who knows, because we don't put it past none of you motherfuckers. But the actual people, boots on the ground, that are, that have to, live with the results of all these motherfuckers, such as just the regular people that are, entangled in all of this, that have to deal with the fires and all of that. Those people we care about. You celebrity motherfuckers, you have enough money, more than 90% of the world. Figure it out, okay? As we try to, rally as a community to help the people that actually need it, okay? Understand that, but you can't. But anyways, just like you can't understand that Gaza can easily become your city, okay? You seeing the fires now? Imagine if people intentionally and purposefully were doing worse, okay, so that you couldn't get the community help. So who, at the end of the day, is being helped if the community that's trying to rally together can't even get the help? It's the people that claim that the fires are being held against, or whatever, that the fires are severely impacting, that they want us to care about, which are the rich people, okay, versus the people that are dealing with the same stuff that don't have money at all. Can you understand why we don't give a fuck about certain people? Okay, we don't, because they don't give a fuck about the normal people anyway. They're only caring about themselves, so I think others should also do the same. But no, we have these rich people sympathizers, and that's okay, but that's not the majority of the world, because the majority of the world is aware that, they don't mind being, having a little discomfort to make sure that the truth is, revealed, so that, who knows, maybe we can have a little bit of a better world, even though it can never be perfect. Who knows, maybe it can, but for the most part, it may never be perfect, but at least everyone can strive towards that, at least, and at least within the truth. Once facts and truth are the same and mirror each other as they should, then maybe people can, have a little bit more calmness and peace in knowing that they know what the facts and the truths are. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's just what's been circling in my mind for these past couple of, who knows. But anyway, let's continue.
So I'm not going to say all, but I am going to say most. Most Americans know that they have a right to vote. Most Americans do. But over half of Americans in this country that are eligible to vote don't vote at all. And the reason for that is mostly because they believe, not incorrectly, that we don't actually live in a democracy, and that despite who they vote for or the work that they put in, that this country is owned and operated by corporations and billionaires. That this is not a democracy, it is an oligarchy. And whether they always have the language to put to that, or they pay enough attention, it is still always there in the background. They know. Whether people have a way to explain it or not, they feel it. They know that we're not getting health care. They voted for health care, too bad, you're not getting it. You're not getting a living wage. You're never going to own a house. You can't own a car. BlackRock is going to be your landlord forever, and you're going to like it. They want you to have more kids because they want more widget workers for the mines, but they don't want to give you child care, so you can't afford that either. You're not going to get public transit or any kind of high-speed rail.
So basically, you're not being treated like equal human being as the, I guess, 1%. So therefore they look at you as basically trash, something that's discardable, you know what I mean? So but you're not. And a lot of us believe that a lot of us are not just discardable or whatever. Okay, that everyone should be able to live in their actualized selves, and that is possible. And the thing that really sucks about the haters and the negative people and the degenerate people are that they will rather, implode because they don't want other people to succeed, because they don't want to put in the effort. Even if they had all the resources at their feet, there's some people, degenerate or rich, that won't take advantage of those resources. They'll just want to be lazy. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what nation or wherever they may come from, there are just some people in the world that, even if they have all the resources, won't lift a finger, won't even put effort into improving themselves, talk less of their lives or the people around them. You know what I mean? So after a while, it's like, okay, you have the resources, or even if you have a fragment of the resources, there are some people that will, you know what I'm saying, skyrocket with just a fragment of the resources that some people have. You know what I mean? It's a matter of will and effort. You know what I'm saying? And yes, us sprinkle girls have will and effort to be our motherfucking selves and be our best selves. So that's also a different aspect and factor of it. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like within yourself as an individual, if there's a man that comes into your life, women, sprinkle, okay, hello, he should provide everything that you want. Okay, he should only benefit you. Otherwise, you're falling for the trap of society. Okay, a lot of women are, and it's not too late to free yourself. Okay, period. But anyways, but if you keep being a hater and want to be these type of people that would rather self implode instead of like look inward and actually improve themselves, then yeah, you may not deserve what it is that you're looking for or hoping for, because other people that are hoping and looking for maybe similar or something slightly different, they're putting that work and effort every fucking day. It is 4:02 a.m. and I've been at this every fucking day for almost 3 straight years. So can't nobody tell me shit. Okay, so when people make it on their own, they can flex and be like, okay, figure it out on your own. I did. You allowed me to figure it out on my own. Thank you. I'm gonna allow you to figure shit out on your own as well. Okay, and certain people don't want to be like that, but hey, that's just the way of the world. However, if we see like-minded individuals that we support, everyone supports, because that's just what it is. Like, just off the bat, for real, especially if you have been consuming the person's stuff, or, for the most part, this seems like a decent individual. Because a lot of people that you all pedestalize, they don't even seem like a decent individual from the gate, you know what I mean? So, anyways, but it's up to the masses. But we all know the masses, they have a lot of learning to do. Let's just put it like that. But anyways, let me let her continue cooking. Okay, because I just finished cooking a little bit.
Okay. You're not going to get paid leave. You're not going to get any kind of reform on firearms, okay? That's not happening. But what you will get is more of your taxes being transferred to the 1% in corporations, more money being siphoned out of your paycheck to go to the military-industrial complex to bomb kids in Gaza, and a TikTok ban. Because not only are they not going to give you any of that stuff, they also don't want you to be able to come online and complain about it. They're obviously not going to do anything about the climate emergency. Duh. We are way past that. In fact, they want you to be furious and blame unhoused people and look at them when getting angry about the wildfires in California, rather than, I don't know, maybe learning about the rednecks.
So it's like, yeah, the 1% want you all to think like them while living in your 99% life. Understand that the way to free yourself is to not be dependent upon the government. It really is. It's to free yourself. However, a lot of people don't like that mentality. You know what I'm saying? And I'm working all of this out through my mind. Okay, y'all are getting it off top. Okay, so so it's not as polished, and then people will listen to this and polish it up and then repackage it to you all, and then they're gonna get my little likes and my little views. Okay. So I just want you all to be aware of all of this. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, it is what it is.
Billionaire Zionist couple that has siphoned off water and sold sold it back to you and privatized it. No. You can't get mad at them. You've got in-house people to blame. Oh, and I forgot. Of course, you're going to have impotent Democrats feigning powerlessness and telling you that in 4 years from now, they might be able to do something. You just got to give them money as they tweet for the next 4 years about how powerless they are and pointing out obvious shit and talking to the public like they're not lawmakers. All I want you to do is this. Understand that we do not live in a democracy.
Also, yeah, they just want you to, keep basically fattening them up, keep putting resources into their pockets, keep fattening them up while they do nothing for you. And now, let's see, these California fires, now it allows certain celebrities to have a raison d'etre, a reason to be, a reason to, to be praised by the masses. Did Jay-Z and Beyonce not just donate $2 million to the California fires? Oh my gosh. Let's now forget about all the nonsense Jay-Z is going through. Fuck no. Donate as much as you motherfucking want with that dirty money that you got. Whatever. Do whatever. Donate as much as you want. We don't give a fuck. You still need to be held accountable. Donations and you being held accountable, two separate things, motherfuckers. And so they want to, how men are, they want to create a problem for women so the woman can now need them. Okay, so annoying, fucking annoying as fuck, because they don't have nothing else to do with their lives but to want to become important. Oh my gosh. So they create problems. This is the problem of the patriarchy, as well as men in your everyday fucking lives. You can go to the store, some guy that wants to talk to you that you would never give a time of day, he'll create a issue just so that you can speak with him. Me, my black ass, I still won't speak to your motherfucking ass. I'll walk the other way or walk out the motherfucking door. But motherfuckers will create an issue just so they can get your attention, to speak to you, to talk to you, to be in your space. It's fucking crazy. It really is. And then when you say men need to work on themselves, men are the problem. And other men know that men are the problem. But no, for them to feel good about themselves, I don't give a fuck if a man feels good about himself at all. It's all about the woman. The woman is the prize. Period. Okay? But anyways, on a more macro level, because, I talk from three perspectives: individual, macro, and micro. Okay? So, and then some. And I've stated this several times, okay? For the past 3 years now. But of course, people are, now, their minds are being open. So now everything that I say is being included in a lot of people's stuff that they are looking and listening in the bushes, and that's okay. Okay? But understand this here. I know who the fuck I am. So when I say it, that shit hits because it's from the original. It's coming from the source. Okay? Period. But anyways, y'all don't let people get warmed the fuck up or nothing. Y'all annoying. That's why I don't like y'all. I like my supporters. Period. Okay? Anyways, so that's why I'm not desperate for shit. Understand that. That's why I can private my page for however many days, hours, whatever. I'm not desperate for shit. I already done made it. I already got, what I want in life. But of course, everyone will still maybe go through certain challenges. That's just life. You know what I mean? It's about how you react to your challenges. And unfortunately, a lot of the people that want to oppress you, if they go through the same stuff that they're trying to put you through, they will fold real quick. You understand? That alone should give you confidence. When a lot of motherfuckers want to gang up against you, it's because you're you, okay? And they're jealous, they're haters, they're threatened for whatever reason, and that's their insecurity. So don't let that become your identity. Be who the fuck you are. Look at me. Okay, look at me and my tangents. I told y'all.
And we should not call it that. Stop letting them call this place a democracy when it ain't. I know this is a generalization, so I'm not going to say all, but I am going to say most. Most Americans know.
Stop calling it a democracy when you know it ain't. Girl, that was a bar. You ain't even know it. That was a bar. But anyway, yes, period. That was a bar.
Because I go around the city and help families in need, whatever the case may be, around the Los Angeles area.
Oh, this is DJ Head. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about him. I'm sure he's been in the game for a very long time to be able to like help other artists. You know, I'm an artist. I'm an artist. Period. A creator. But I appreciate individuals like this that stick to their integrity, morals, or whatever. You know, everyone's morals are different. Okay, but that stick to theirs and showing that representation of something different, something not degenerate. You know what I mean? Something that is beneficial to the community. So I'm gonna always push that. Side note, okay, I push messages and that align with the Goddess Universe, such as positivity, inclusivity, helping the community progress. You know what I'm saying? Showing a different way, showing a different avenue, route. So I'm all about that. Further side note, I'm not attracted to no man that's not spending money on me, okay? Number one. Number two, that's why I like first year, all years of the Goddess Universe has like a a theme. My first year was I'm coming out, okay? Hello, welcome to the, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing my thing. That was first year. Second year is shout out your faves. I came onto the scene, saying, hey, represent your fave, shout out your fave, make sure you know what I'm saying, let it be known, because these people are doing the great work, okay? Especially my fave, okay? So I don't mind shouting them out. It takes nothing from me. I didn't learn, I learned certain things from, every individual and throughout my walk in life, of course. So I wouldn't want anyone to think that I am who I am because of one or two. No. Do you know? Have you seen me? I'm a mixture of everything that I am, period. Get that straight. Okay, people are inspired by me as soon as they see me, meet me. Okay, that's why I stick to myself. You know what I mean? But anyway, because my energy is precious, darling. Okay, very precious. Period. But anyways, yeah, when I support people, it's literally a respect thing, and that's it. It's not like, oh, I'm attracted to them or anything like that. Please, you have to spend money, drop some bags, pay some bills. You know what I'm saying? Shanae May. Okay, period. Stop playing with your girl. Okay, do you see my life? Let's not play about it. So, side note, this is a pick me awareness. Side note, if he's not spending money on you, he don't like you, girl. And even if he's going 50-50 with you, he don't like you. You're paying for yourself as a woman. The man is supposed to have already accumulated everything he's going to accumulate. Become the man that he is, so that when when he selects a partner, he's fully comfortable in knowing that that woman didn't build him up. Because that Mr. BB, that becomes a resentment factor in most 50-50 relationships. The man not knowing if he could have done it on his own. Likely not, but as far as to that extent without the woman. Duh. Okay? But some men do. And those are the men that, you know what I'm saying? Yes. Okay. we kind of, we're a little bit more favorable to those type of men. Yes, absolutely. But anyway, that's a park segue, a pick me awareness hotline rehab recovery center segue. Then there's also dark, okay, the dusty awareness hotline rehab recovery center. I told the men because there are often a lot of men in my lives, and I know y'all like it when I go live, but I feel like that's a, you know what I'm saying, a privilege that I bestow upon y'all. Okay, to be able to get some of my good energy that y'all already be getting on my motherfucking posts, my feeds, and stuff that y'all already don't be clicking the like. I need to click the like. That will encourage me to fuck with y'all a little bit, because right now I'm not fucking with y'all. But anyways, I digress. And shout out to, again, DJ Head. And shout out to the West Coast, okay, because my energy, my vibe, okay, it's always been of the West Coast, I believe. Check me out, period. I'm not a hater, okay? Okay. Anyway, shout out to the West Coast. Okay, the best coast. Okay, period. You know that the West Coast is the best coast because all these other regions try to tear them down, be a hater, keep them, suppress them. So for you to break through out of the West Coast, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be a real one every single time because they really had to work on their craft and all of that. They weren't going to motherfucking Diddy parties or whatever to try to, you know what I'm saying, act like a female to get some money from Diddy or drag or any stimulus package from any other man. They do it on their own, and that's why I respect the West Coast. Upon all that Diddy time, they was grinding, they was hustling, they was doing what they had to do and building on their craft. And at the end of the day, that's what we respect, is the craft. On the East Coast is all propaganda imagery and all the nonsense, and then, you know what I mean, and then keeping it in rotation, just so that people, you know what I'm saying, will get used to it, versus it being some real authentic, you know what I'm saying, bars and creativity, that's what I respect. You know what I mean? Of course, you know, and certain people aren't able to distinguish and put into categories. Oh, this song, this song or this type of music is for this. This type of music is for that. Some people just don't know how to do that. You know what I mean? And then they start embodying all the negativity from all the songs. Some people don't know how to separate certain concepts, and it's a lot. So that's where I come into play. I'm the bigger picture, okay? I allow other people to tackle the intricate details. I'll do that once in a while, but I'm more so the bigger picture. That's where I feel I benefit the community the most. Okay? Period. But anyways, let's go into this last, yeah.
You know, we got some shit going on out here. So I would love for $2. Yo, top of the top is DJ Head. It's my birthday today. And if you're new here, you don't know this, but each and every year for my birthday, I ask for $1 from all of my followers, because I go around the city and help families in need, whatever the case may be, around the Los Angeles area. In case you ain't know, we got some shit going on out here. So I would love for $2, you know, from the internet. So if you could, send me $2. My Cash App is DJ HED. My Venmo is DJ HED. Cash App or Venmo, those are only two that I'm really going to do, because the Zelle isn't connected to my company. I have a 501(c), a nonprofit organization registered here in the state of California. You can look it up. Nonetheless, I'm asking for $2. According to Mark Zuckerberg, I have 110,000 followers, I guess. And if everybody send me $2, we can really make a difference out here. Would appreciate that. But if you're in the LA area and you want to pull up on me, celebrate me for my birthday, I'm on my way to volunteer. We've been in these streets, so I'm on my way back. I'm on my way to Pasadena, 236 West Mountain Street, to rock with my guy Brandon Lamar up there. Everybody, if you're welcome to pull up, don't call me, don't text me, just pull up. 236 West Mountain Street in the city of Pasadena. We'll be at the Flint Ridge Center. You can just pull up the Flint Ridge Center. That's where we'll be, volunteering my time. So if you want to do something for me, that's what you can do. Appreciate your time.
All right. Anyways, thank you all for joining me. It's the Yoruba Goddess, Kottick, and you know, I'm thankful for y'all for spending some time with your girl. Anyways, and I know y'all thankful for me, because y'all don't get this all the time. Okay, it's a privilege for me to even be online with y'all motherfuckers. Okay, because y'all be getting on my nerves. Y'all be getting on my nerves like motherfucking YouTube be coming for your girl. Okay, and I don't play that. Yeah, we have to name my complainer voice. Put any suggestions. Should it be Complainer K? Complaints by Kottick? You know, that's my complainer voice, which is like a mocking kind of voice. But you know what I mean? Because people be complaining all the time, every time. But look for solutions. That'll be it. But anyways,